Thank you for joining us. I'm Naiba Reynoso. The county is firing on all cylinders to bring urgent help to those who need it during this pandemic. Ahead, meet a Good Samaritan providing comfort on Skid Row, and a COVID vaccine clinic on the move, literally. But first, the Board of Supervisors wants to make sure all communities have equal access to the COVID-19 vaccines. Thanks to a new partnership program, residents in one neighborhood now have a shot at resuming normal life.
Today we're at Jesse Owens Park, and this is a part of our federal-state partnership with bringing vaccinations to our communities.
The significance of the partnership is everybody kind of has their lane and does what they do. Without the support of the state and FEMA, we wouldn't have vaccine. Without the support of Charles U. University, we wouldn't have the mobile unit. Without the support of Community Coalition, we wouldn't have been able to touch people and get them here using a true grassroots organizer model of connecting and meeting people where they are to get them in.
The mobile clinics, community-based organizations that we're working with are making the appointments for the community. So that way we know that people that are being vaccinated are actually from this community.
The commitment from the state was 250 vaccines a day. We exceeded that in day one. And as a result of, as of today already, 1,700 people have been vaccinated.
These mobile clinics, these are a great tool to be able to get out to communities quickly and to be able to vaccinate people that want to be vaccinated.
Definitely want to let people know, like, look, if you want the community to live long, be strong, and be vibrant, take this vaccine.
Anyone can go to vaccinatelacounty.com to see all of the different vaccination sites and whether there's eligibility and appointments, and make your appointment there.
There's pop-up bakeries, pop-up clothing stores, and now pop-up vaccine clinics. It's part of a plan by Supervisor Hilda Solis to increase vaccination rates in the San Gabriel Valley.
We're in El Monte at the Crippen Senior Center, and today we are actually preparing to give out 500 vaccinations, and for the duration of the week we're going to give out about 2,000, and this is what you would call a pop-up vaccination center, and we're doing it in partnership with the East Valley Clinic, who's been a good partner with us serving the region in the San Gabriel Valley. And we really want to have residents from El Monte coming here, because this is one of the areas that has only 16% of the population out of 88,000 that have not been vaccinated, and that is really a very high number. So we have to address that. We hope in the coming weeks to continue to push out more vaccinations here in partnership with people like LA County Department of Public Health, and also East Valley Clinic that's going to be here standing up and having their nurses and staff provide the actual vaccination. People can drive in and they can also walk. And it's available on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if people want to set up an appointment, they can call 626-580-2210.
For seniors who can't get to a vaccination super site, the county is bringing it to them. The Vaccine Clinic on Wheels recently visited a housing site in Pacoima, serving up a dose of protection and cheer.
Today we're doing a vaccine clinic at Pleasureville Senior Villas. We've created a mobile clinic to provide vaccinations to target these individuals that in the community would have difficulty going to a super site for a vaccine.
We have a lot of seniors in the community that do not have the vaccination, and they're unable to get out to go to it. It's great to have it come to them and they can get their vaccination.
For us to do one of these vaccine sites, all we need is a room. We set up a system. First they come in and register, then they go to another table, they get their vaccine, and then we send them to an observation area to wait 15 to 30 minutes.
So they were pleased with the fact that it went very smooth and it was not a crowd of people that they had to deal with or wait to get their vaccination. Everybody had a sense of relief when they got their shot.
Turning now to the efforts to combat homelessness. Thanks to outreach workers, Christy Wilson and her 2 children have moved from sleeping in the park to a home of their own.
My name is Christy Wilson, and I was experiencing homelessness for about 2 years. I'm a mother of 2 kids, a 10-year-old and a 4-year-old. So it's kind of crazy for me to have to experience with my kids. I would stay wherever me and my kids were able to stay, that's where I would stay at. The scariest part would be like at nighttime, me having 2 kids sleeping in a park, not even knowing what would happen, like anything that could happen in the dark time, you know, with my kids, and I needed help. So I went to mental health. I remember I came in here and I just dropped to my knees and I started praying. Me and my son both, he picked me in the air and we both fell on the ground and we started hugging. And since then, we just been, you know, happy now that we're here, and I can see like they don't have to worry about where they're gonna sleep at because they know where they're gonna sleep at. Just to even be able to say something is mine. Like, this is mine, this is my apartment. This, you know, I could go home and go to sleep or take a shower and do what I wanna do without, you know, seeing, oh, what time the park closed, so we gotta hurry up and get there to go take a shower, or we gotta hurry up and do this, or eat, or go down to the church to get the food that they give out at the church. We don't have to do that. I tell them all the time, like, we don't have it all, but I'm gonna make sure that you guys have what you guys need.
The LA County Rent Relief Program provides peace of mind during these tough times. For one retiree trying to make ends meet, it's been a godsend.
I retired about 3 or 4 years ago, and I needed to find a less expensive place because all of a sudden I'm on Social Security. I had to try to find ways to supplement, and I found two small part-time jobs, and I was doing okay. They were hit hard by this pandemic, the LA County Rent Relief Program. I was told about it through several friends who saw it on TV. They reviewed all my paperwork, they got it in, they got it taken care of. Thanks to the LA County Rent Relief Program, I solved all my issues, got things resolved. It's meant that I don't have to live in constant fear, that I can pay my other bills and get through the month. It's really a godsend.
Got 60 seconds? Meet a disaster services worker making the rounds on Skid Row and building bridges one smile at a time.
My name is Jose Pedraza. I'm an eligibility worker for the Department of Public Social Services. Currently, the county has me deployed as a disaster service worker in the Skid Row area. I actually was deployed to the Molly, Laurie, and Frank Rice Center. I go out with a medical team and we do COVID screening and triage towards isolation centers. And one of the main priorities also is to go out and do COVID education to basically the people that are experiencing homelessness. Here at the People Concerned, I help out the staff when we have community members that walk in. They're able to take showers, so we provide them with towels, a change of clothes. We also provide them a meal. Every day we have a different activity. We have movie days, we have game days, we have trivia days. I know that there's people that are less fortunate than I am, and that I am able to help out in some way. Even if it is just handing them out a meal for that day, or listening to their problems, or they just want to talk sometimes. For them to have somebody to talk to, that's what a lot of people need out here. And I'm happy that I'm able to be here every day for them.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on LA County Close Up.